Hello, I am Quinny. Welcome to the channel, guys. In this video today, we are going to be going through Limited Chat 11. We'll be following up on your comments on Limited Chat 10 at any point, guys, as we're going through the strategy that we're looking at, the squad depth that we've built, and our objectives going forward. Anything you want to add in, suggest, let us know how you're doing these type of things as well. Drop in the comment section of this video, and it will be featured on the next episode, which will be Limited Chat 12. At any point, guys, in the video, if you do laugh, learn, like something, whatever, please do a massive favour for me. Smash the thumbs up button below. It goes a long way to supporting the channel. You've got no idea. I hope you enjoy this one, guys, and let's get stuck into it. Now, last time we got together for this, I was going through Gameweek 248 and kind of building out my squad depth for how strong I feel the club is. And as I'm getting to that part where I expect the prize pools to become larger, how strong am I? Where did I need to strengthen? And how did I feel I was going to be competitive-wise? Since the last time we've done that, we've made some really good trades. We've made some big differences into the squad. You'll know about one or two of the headline acts already, of course, if you've been keeping up to date with the content. But what we'll be doing in the video again is just reassessing that now at this point. Gameweek 248 is fast approaching, and this is where I want to be capitalising upon. We've got some amazing dynamics going through the club now in terms of different themes of squads and strength and depth also. Now, guys, since we last spoke on limited cards, my card count had went from 261, this is total cards, and we went down to a low over like a 9-day period, down to about 220 cards. A lot of that was my excess limiteds. It just did not make the depth chart, did not touch the sides. I had some like La Liga ticket cards that I've now redeemed for the big trip that we're doing, of course, with John and Hendo and the rest of the lads. And basically, I just shed off some of that excess. It wasn't getting anywhere near the squad. And it didn't really make much of a difference in terms of the depth, but it did free up some funds for us to do some other stuff, which was wonderful. But the limited market, guys, like I was explaining in previous episodes, card capture is a very important part of it because it gives you collateral in the market to go and deal in and be able to advance your club and strengthen up, you know, the roster you've got of players. I think I picked up the Nemeth right as the Limited Chat 10 went out, or maybe just like the same day later on after we finished recording, I'm pretty sure. But we picked up the Nemeth. He's been coming off the bench, highly thought of, and got a new contract, etc. We picked up a Rocco Asconi because he's got a loan out to Denmark, which is a scored league. He's now going to be featuring for Nordisland. They're doing pretty bad. They're normally quite a good team. Hopefully he comes in and gets some minutes. That would be wonderful. And our Koulibaly, because like with limiteds, guys, for me, when it comes to the rookies in particular, if you are trying to extrapolate 10 years from now, 5 years from now, any time period in the future, and you're thinking, what would the market for rookies be? It's going to be collectors, of course. It's going to be for kids that really break out and make a big career for themselves in some sort of fashion. Win a league title with somebody, do well in Champions League, score wonder goals, whatever. But what is really going to emphasise that is the vanity aspect. How nice is the card? You know, is it a cool shirt? Is it a respectable club where it's like, you know, like a Dortmund, you know, or something like that? Are they really young as well, guys? Like Kudjakov at 17, Bischoff at 16. Really young rookies, I think, just look really good. Ray Bigger here, 16. And with the recent success of Lukeba and Gavi on the marketplace, one of the, you know, two of the only rookies I never bought as early as I planned, and I didn't buy multiples of, unfortunately. I'm trying not to let that repeat myself. So all the guys that I've picked up early that are still kind of cheap, I'm happy to maybe... the first benchmark I set myself was 3 multiples on these guys. I'm thinking for some of them I might move up to 4. Kudjakov, like for the rookie limited goalkeepers I've been picking up, I'm just disappointed I never got anyone in Russia. You know, we've got a Setford, we've got a Remy, we've got a guy in America. We've picked up a few guys. That's not really... nothing's happened with them yet, but Kudjakov, I didn't think any rookie goalkeeper would get minutes really this season. But yeah, he has been, and long may it continue. I've paid way too much for him in my own personal valuation of the guy, but you know, it's the same as Lukeba and Gavi. You know, rookies, you know, they definitely have a bit of stardust about them, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm getting them in. Just be done with it. So my rookie outfit now, guys, what I'm actually looking at when it comes to Gameweek 248 is I could potentially have a really exciting, really interesting full rookie under 23 lineup, and I'll show you that later in the video. But also on top of what I've just shown you just now, of course, is we've went and brought in Haaland, as you'll probably have seen in some of the recent content, and on top of that, Alot Cunha. Now, I've been speaking to all sorts of people in DMs about different teams and different players and all the rest of it, and Cunha is always coming up for me because I just think he's going to really explode over the next couple of months. The World Cup coming in Qatar, I think he's going to be Brazil's main centre striker. I just had to get him. The rare price was getting just a wee bit, again, out of my kind of range for a guy guy like him a wee bit out of my budget, which saddens me because I wish I did pick him up cheaper. I've got a limited in and I can make good use out of him at FC Barcelona, because for Champion Euro, and I'll cover this in another video, I don't really need another striker further up the pecking order. A guy like Cunha who can go in next to some of the other amazing limiteds that I've already picked up, like Kramaric and Dzeko, and there's great other guys around there that are Champ Euro capable, but Cunha just adds to that again. On top of that, before we get to Haaland, Axel Werner. Now, I'd tried to pick up this guy. A Bosman transferred to Elche from Atletico Madrid, and if you aren't aware, he has had appearances for Atleti. He has got into like Argentina squads in the past and stuff. Not that that's saying much, because the Argentinian national team goalkeeper situation for the last 10 years has been a series of backup goalkeepers and all sorts of stuff. But in any case, not getting minutes at Elche, a guy like that has to be playing. So I thought that would be a great goalkeeper to just buy in the background. It's worked out in the limited sense because I only paid £16 for him, which is nice, but I bought a rare recently and I had to pay kind of normal kind of prices for him. But he is a limit print, so that, you know, might come to be a good bit of business over time. We'll see. But I've got another goalkeeper now activated, which is lovely, and I didn't really imagine that would happen anytime soon. And the Haaland, of course, with the power this guy offers when he is on the pitch, 70 plus is for fun. Again, I can put him in any team, champ, under 23, limited. I can just pick the prize pool and have Haaland as the assassin. It just goes after it, you know, and I've got a few cards that are just as versatile now as him, and I can really pick my battles and really just put all my strength based on fixtures in whatever region I deem the best one for me. So let's have a look. How strong are we looking now for Game Week 248? My biggest and best lineup is going to be my All-Star Limited. Now, this might raise an eyebrow when you see it, right? Because it's got a very strong theme in it other than All-Star. It could go somewhere else in Boss, but for me, I'm always after the biggest pots. And we are rolling out with Galashe, Rio, Captain Zach, that's just what we do at FC Barcelona. And Haaland, you need to earn your stripes. And Rio, you're not quite there yet, but you're making a good claim for it. Lautaro and Haaland. Look at the fixtures. It's a lot of top V bottoms as well. Mainly away from home. In fact, they're all away from home, which I normally actually don't like, but it is a lot of top V bottom stuff going on there, and I can get behind that in a big way. This probably the Stardust team, because I mentioned it a minute ago. Let's just have a look at this. Under 23 limited. Now, this team is all rookies that will probably play, and I've got a wee bit of depth behind one of them in case you think that's suspect or not. But look at this. Kujakov, Lukeba, Gavi, Sesko and Asconi. If you think Sesko or Asconi, one of them is dodgy, I've got Paxton Aronson, I've got Sanusi Ibrahim. Both of those guys could play, swap in for those guys, but they're just not as nice looking cards. So for the lineup builder, I want to pick the best looking team I possibly can. And this team, guys, is stunning. Look at that. See if that wins something, how special would that be? You know, amazing. Gavi's video won me some rewards, so is Lukeba. In Champion Europe, no less. So those guys are very capable operators. And as we've seen with Kujakov, a 51 average over his last 5 for a rookie keeper is incredible. And Champ Euro Limited, this is a boss team as well, and again, it's a lot of recent acquisitions from the Bundesliga, front and centre. Stark, Kostic, Kramaric, all those guys can hit 70 plus in the sort of fixtures they're in. Nicholas Stark scores amazing when Hertha Berlin get beat, and Hertha away to Freiburg, I fancy Freiburg to win, and I think Stark could have a big score as a result. Dzeko and Sorare, you don't need any explanation for. But guys, this is a strong, robust, limited team that I've managed to slowly build up over the last 3 months without paying any attention. Champion America, we bought this ages ago, plug and play. Don't even care who they're playing. They're at home in Nashville. Let's see what happens with Seattle. And Challenger Europe, it's just my odds and ends really, but it's some good odds and ends, and this could be very dangerous. And then over the last month or so, guys, just doing a bit of surgery, selling the guys that are not getting anywhere near anything and try and consolidate in. And now with some of the guys you're seeing added in today, it's just a wee bit of Stardust, a wee bit more firepower. You know, I'm absolutely buzzing for the limited competition to kick off, really, for me personally, in Game Week 248 and beyond. Now, the first comment from Limited Chat 10 comes to us from Connor Aspel. Absolutely loves Zacharian, and he's built an under 23 lineup around him. He's went for a Salzburg defence, Dynamo offence stack, with Con and Wobber being the Salzburg guys in defence, Zacharian, Moro, and Tukoven. He'd prefer to get Szymanski, but he's 15x the price of Moro. Connor, that sounds like a lovely team, and I cannot wait to see how it does on the leaderboards. I look forward to chasing you down at the top. And we were speaking about that in the last video, guys, is short-term circumstances that handicap players' prices is a great entry point, you know, and it just requires a bit of patience, and then when the time comes, you're in. And great to see Connor's actioned that with a very calculated and deliberate team. Hope you do great with that, buddy. Moldy, some strong squads, Quinny. Not sure about the rookies in your main global team. I think I'd prefer more solid picks for the main league and gamble on these guys in other regions. Moldy, you can see into the future, my man. Maeda is going to smash it. I cannot wait. Fist bump. And thanks very much for the comments, guys. Don't forget to drop your comments down below, and they will feature on the next limited chat video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and retweet, and all that good stuff, guys. Stay out of trouble, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Sorare.